Kelly Costa here with the forecast.
Yes, it's been incredibly dry. Not so much since yesterday along the Cape. I mean, sure, they've gotten a lot of rainfall, but generally speaking, yes, over time, we've definitely been feeling the dry conditions. And boy, does it really feel like fall out there now that the temperature's cooler, now that clouds are a little bit gray, and we have the rain out there. Right now, most of the rain is across southeastern Mass. Zooming in here, Scituate, Duxbury, Provincetown. You can see the steadier rain. It's pretty light, though. Nothing that's a downpour or anything like that. Chatham, Barnstable, and then, of course, you've got Martha's Vineyard in Nantucket that you're getting a good soaking as well. Temperature's a little bit cooler out there with how gray skies are going to be, not warming up a ton today. Currently, we're in the low 60s, highs today mid to the upper 60s. So it's definitely going to be a little bit cooler and feeling like fall. And on top of that, it's going to be breezy. We've got sustained winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, easily seeing gusts nearing 25 to 30 miles an hour with those scattered showers for today. Not a washout of a weekend. Do have chances for rain going into tomorrow. Maybe some spotty drizzle Sunday morning before we see some partial sun later Sunday and then drying out Monday. But the cool weather sticks around. I've got that coming up.
The Patriots.
A bit brisk out there. Sure, temperatures in the 60s, but we definitely have the wind making it feel quite a bit cooler. I've got your forecast going forward. Region, I think you're pretty good to go with just a chance for a low-end spot shower or some areas of drizzle. Where we have the rain right now is actually pretty much where it's going to mostly stay going forward. So here's that spot shower chance for Boston, 495, as you can see, areas west of that. But as we get closer to central Massachusetts, at the very most, maybe some spot drizzle, but rain is likely still across the Cape and the islands, where they already have seen quite a bit of it recently. And then if you are dry later on this afternoon, you're at least going to be cloudy. So here's 11 a.m., maybe a spot sprinkle, some spot drizzle in central Mass, but really, again, most of the rain is going to be hanging out in eastern Massachusetts, southeastern Mass, getting into 2 o'clock, hugging southeastern Mass, Cape and the Islands again. 5 o'clock evening commute mostly to the southeast, but then it starts working back in as we get into Saturday a little bit. So Saturday morning already off to start temperatures in the 60s, by the way, for today, getting into the 60s going into tomorrow afternoon as well. So spotty showers throughout tomorrow, and then it starts diminishing as we get into Saturday night. Sunday morning, just an isolated drizzle. Later on in Sunday is going to be a whole lot better, though. So let's talk about rainfall amounts. Just like we've already seen, most of the rain is going to be along the Cape and the Islands. Could see another 1 to 2 inches. Elsewhere, barely any. I mean, most of you picking up less than a quarter inch. It's also breezy. Definitely part of the reason why we're so cool and why it's feeling like fall. We have wind gusts 25, 30 miles an hour. That's going to stick around for the rest of today. It does return going into tomorrow, especially in the Cape tomorrow, where we could actually see wind gusts 30, 35, maybe even nearing the 40-mile-per-hour mark on the Cape tomorrow afternoon. And because the wind is actually onshore, now we're talking about coastal flooding. Not major, but minor flooding during high tide times over the next couple days is a definite possibility because of that onshore wind kind of just pushing the water onshore. National travel for tomorrow. Do have a couple chances for some storms across the plains going into the upper Midwest. The rest of the country, though, is actually looking relatively quiet. So here's our 7-day. Highs for today, mid to the upper 60s. Tomorrow, mid-60s. Sunday's first day of fall. Feeling like it. Again, some drizzle in the morning, but brightening up as the day goes on. Feeling brisk, though. Monday, partly sunny, 66. Tuesday, mostly cloudy, 65. Rain showers return going into Wednesday, Thursday, but we stay with the cooler temperatures in the mid to the upper 60s and see some cooler morning temperatures as well, upper 40s, low 50s.